Hey Chelsea fans, welcome to Chelsea Unfiltered. I'm your host, Anirudh Sharma, and this is a Chelsea Unfiltered is a channel for Chelsea fans by Chelsea fans. I hope you're having a fun day or evening or morning wherever you are, um, and I hope you're in good spirits. I really hope you're doing well. For those new to you, and since most of you will be, since it's a brand new channel, Chelsea Unfiltered is a channel in which I give you my unbiased and unfiltered opinion on all things Chelsea, whether be it transfers, whether it be it transfer rumors, stories emerging in and about Chelsea, um, the football club we all love, and the fact that we're world champions, and of course giving you my pre-match and post-match thoughts. Because it's all about what happens on the pitch, right? So before any delay, let's get to it. But just one more thing: if you do like the channel, if you like the content, please do give us some love and give us a subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon so uh, you know when the next video comes up, uh, and if you have some feedback, if you like to leave some comments, if you enjoy, but if you like some improvement, I'm always open to feedback. I'm still getting grips of doing it all by myself, so there are of course improvements that I need to make, but I would be happy if you give us a thumbs up, if you give us a subscribe button. Yeah. So let's get to it. Yeah. So let's discuss some of the outgoings because we did have the athletic deal sheet today, but I'll be discussing that for tomorrow since it's already late where I am. So just what we talked about, Joao Felix deal. The medical is done. It's a 2-year contract. It's with heavy salon clause and heavy add-ons. So as I said, most likely in those add-ons, it will be a way for Chelsea to get all 50 million or close to that mark. And I think that would have been Chelsea's strategy. That is why Chelsea have willingly accepted something like 30 million euros upfront fee and the rest of it being add-ons. They also have a heavy sell-on clause so that if Al Nassr do sell, they are able to make their money back. So yeah, it's a good deal, Chelsea. You have to give the Chelsea transfer team and the directors pat on the back of whoever helped make this deal happen and their valuation, because we had our doubts and we have our questions and thoughts on them, but for this they have done splendidly well. Uh, One more exit I'd like to talk about, not an exit but more of a loan. So, sorry. So, yeah. So, yeah, Mike Penders is going to Strasbourg. He's a highly rated goalkeeper. We think of him highly. He's thought of as, the future number one goalkeeper of Chelsea, and that he's part of the reason why we're in the corner, why we are being so picky, because we do not want to, because earlier, especially in the Roman era, sorry, we had a lot of times, blocked a pathway for young emerging talent, and it frustrated a lot of fans that you have this talent coming through, but the pathway is blocked. In Mike Pender's case, they do not want to do that, so I think that is a part of the reason why we are maybe or maybe not going for Mike Mannion or Donnarumma recently, and the Sanchez thing, which is an ongoing. He's a player or goalkeeper which continues to divide opinion, and so the part of the reason why I think there is hesitation from Chelsea's side of signing a new goalkeeper is because let's say if Mike Benders has an unbelievable season in Strasbourg, right? So he's ready then, right? If he has close to Petrovic's season or better, then he's ready to be Chelsea number one, and we don't need to go. And suppose we sign Donnarumma or Mike Maignan right now, then it blocks his pathway even if he has unbelievable season. Most likely it will be 2 or 3 seasons before we realistically see Mike Penders as a Chelsea goalkeeper number one. But I think that is part of conundrum of why we may or may not continue with Sanchez. We'll see what happens. But I really wish that it works well for Penders and it works well for both Chelsea and Strasbourg. So moving on, discussing the incomings now, right? So in terms of incomings, let's discuss about the deals that we want to talk about, right? Hato and Simmons. Those are the two main deals that you want to be talking about. So the Hato deal, I think it's quite close. For I think it's at advanced stages, as Fabio Romano says, and there is an internal belief within Chelsea that yes, he will be a Chelsea player, right? As if you talk to anyone who is in the know, like be it Alex Goldberg, be it Matt Law, be it and there's one more in Athletic, Simon Johnson, I think, and even recently David Ornstein also published an article today from the Athletic. All of them believe that the deal will be struck within the next coming hours or days, and it will be slightly above 40 million euros, right? So somewhere between 40 and 50 million euros, I think it will be some sort of compromise of somewhere like 45 million euros. That is what the fee might look like. We will see, and who knows, as this video comes out, we might hear, and here we go. So it's good days, and hopefully this, we see Hato in Chelsea colours soon. One more player that we are generally interested is Xavi Simmons. I told you that they are now having an owner to owner conversation. There is a level of good relationship there, and I think Iqbali is the one who's most likely doing the owner to owner thing. So Iqbali's record. Enzo Fernandez, he got it done. Caicedo, he got it done. So I know there are Chelsea fans that are still panicking, still being impatient, throwing tantrums a bit, excited and nervous all at the same time. I believe he will be a player. From what I understand within Chelsea sources, they are saying the deal is imminent, and what I understand is the owners are discussing the structuring of the deal. Okay, and once there's an understanding there, I think we will just see, and here we go. It won't be now the directors are meeting, now this is happening, now that is happening. It will be directly here we go, and I think it is quite imminent. So it could be, as you see this video, or it could be in few hours, or next 24 48 hours, or I think that this deal should be done in 72 hours. But yeah, I think it will be completed within this week. That is what I believe, that Xavi Simmons will be a Chelsea player within this week. So let's hope we see, here we go soon for Xavi Simmons. Right. Moving on. Now this is quite related to the Donnarumma deal that we talked about. So there have been from L'Equipe, I think there have been number of reports in which there has been, they have been saying that Chelsea are interested. Of course, there have been mentions of Manchester United and Manchester City, but Chelsea are interested. What I understand has happened is that because he had a 1 year contract left, right, and then Chelsea might have heard that there is some sort of tension between Donnarumma and PSG. Chelsea might have inquired, right, but from what I understand, Matt Law just said that Chelsea are not interested, and he has the most, he is briefed by Chelsea, so he has those sources. So what I believe has happened is that we inquired about Donnarumma. We wanted to see because it could have been, as Chelsea likes to say, an opportunity signing. But what I believe has happened is Donnarumma had extraordinary high wage demands and maybe a long contract. And as soon as Chelsea heard that, they were like, whoa, we are not going to do this. So I think that is where it is. Despite some rumors that, Chelsea are going for Donnarumma, he's going to be signed, this and that. And, Donnarumma is really impressed by Chelsea. And that might be the fact that is impressed by the fact. But from what I understand, this deal is very, very unlikely to happen. I don't think this deal will happen, right? Just mostly because of the wage demands, I don't think that will happen. Also, to give this player a long-term contract who essentially is not a good ball player, right? Yeah, I think that is unlikely to happen. Uh, yeah, Chelsea will not proceed with this deal. Now, there's a story that we can't get away from, and we keep hearing again and again and again and again. So it's regards to Garnacho. I think Chelsea fans have mixed feelings about Garnacho. I think that would be an understatement. I think he'll be an unpopular signing if we do sign him. But this is like you heard Fabio Romano, you heard Matt Law. It's like in the queue Chelsea briefing. So they are just preparing you that this might happen. So I think this is actually a real feasibility. So this has gone from rumor to an actual possibility. So this might happen. What I believe will happen is that Chelsea will do like a Sancho situation. So in the last days or last hours of the transfer window, we will put in like a cheeky bit of 25, 35 million pounds, and it will be a take it or leave it kind of thing, with a loan option or with an obligation to buy or something like that. It will be something like that, something along the lines. So it is if Chelsea want this done and they see it a player, and if the scouting and a transfer team think this is a player they need and want, then if he becomes a Chelsea player, I think he will have my full backing. But of course, we will see what happens right now. But I think most Chelsea fans should prepare themselves of this eventuality, right? Um, Moving on now, Marc Cucurella is went from someone who was likely going to Manchester United at one point. He had a very difficult start, was not able to do what he did in Brighton. It took him almost, and then, just like that, towards the end of Pochettino's reign, he started to click and he really decided to do well. And now practically he's one of the untouchables as far as Chelsea is concerned. That he is a player that is not going to be sold under any sort of circumstances or price, right? So he's that no price will tempt Chelsea to sell him. He's that important. He's an untouchable. So the Al Nassr rumors that came in that after João Felix, they were looking to sign Marc Cucurella, and they were going to pay 200 or something like that million. Now the officially Fabrizio Romano has said that nothing like that has happened, and even I what I believe may have happened that Al Nassr may have inquired about it, and Chelsea just straight away said not gonna happen, not gonna happen, not with all the money in the world. And yeah, so also one more thing in terms of Marco Cucurella, Fabio Romano was saying recently that he is most likely one of the players that is going to be offered a contract extension. So yeah, I think he'll be rewarded for his performances. I think he's one of the players that is actually in our old wage structure, right? He has been kept untouched with that, and I think he'll now become one of the high earners in Chelsea's team. He already is, but he'll be the new wage structure and one of the high earners. So yeah, and yeah, I just wanted to just talk about a minute or two. So there is this some belief within Chelsea fans and especially in the outside community that Chelsea will just sell anyone and everyone. We have this kind of no, we don't. We have certain what we are going to do. We spread out the contracts and we incentivize those deals for the players by giving them a longevity, b stability, and b incentives should they perform well, and they are given a time period of performing well and doing well. So for example, Cole Palmer was given that opportunity, he took that opportunity, now he's an untouchable. Same for Marco Cucurella, same for Caicedo, same for Levi Colwill, Enzo Fernandez. These are untouchables. Nicholas Jackson, for example, had that opportunity, but he did not take it, right? He did not take that opportunity. He had 2 full seasons. I mean, that has never happened in Chelsea history in which a striker had full freedom and no competition, none whatsoever, of having a free run at the striker role, and still he was unable to secure it. So yeah, I think I'll discuss that in the next video, especially with regards to Jackson. There's a lot going on. There's also the athletic deal sheet which is coming out, so I'll be discussing that in the next video, and anything happens within the next 24 hours or so. Okay. So, anyways, I hope this is all for today. I want to make a quick video. There is a lot to discuss. As I said, Nicholas Jackson is one of those things that I would like to discuss in the next video. There's a lot about Garnacho and maybe some of the other things like the Simmons deals that I have not gone into, like Carnage Jamaica being discussed, going the other way. What does it mean? So there are a lot of things that I am leaving out for the next video. So I just wanted to make this quick update so that you have the news for those that are showing some support to this channel. I hope you do. If you see, please give me a chance, give me an opportunity to do subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, give us a thumbs up, comment if you like it. If you don't like it, give me some feedback on what you'd like to see improve, what sort of things you would like to see. Give me an advice, and I will try and implement that. So yeah, thank you again, and we are the world champions, so let's keep the blue flag flying high. Alright, until next time, bye guys.